say does that stop?
Go. And it's the Suns to start out. Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. We've got Cam Reddish, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's Shrimp in at the power forward position. Now here's Barnes. Mitchell, the pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Crowder with a steal. Outside Ross. Pass to Barnes. Banked it in off the glass.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Always good to see the ball go through the net early. You know there's not a lid on that thing.
Here's Christopher. Back to Brogdon. Cleveland working the ball around now. Pass to Christopher. The 3 is up. He drops it from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Phoenix. Crowder outside. Outside Barnes. On the wing, Crowder. Outside Barnes. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Christopher, the pass to Brogdon. Crowder with a steal. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Ross. 19-footer. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And he drops the first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so it's Cleveland with it. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Suns. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Shrimp. Pass to Christopher. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. On the wing, Crowder. Back to Barnes. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And it's Brogdon with the ball for the Cavaliers. To the middle. Here's Christopher. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Outside Ross. On the wing, Crowder. Pass to Ross. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Barnes. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Brogdon against Ross.
And the veteran leadership Brogdon offers is tremendous. It's clear his younger teammates listen to what he has to say.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws here tonight. And that one falls for Brogdon. So Brogdon nails both of them.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Crowder. Here's Ross. It's Barnes on the wing. Now Crowder lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Brogdon. Shrimp. Three-pointer, no good. Suns trail by 4. Outside Mitchell. Two shots and 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim. Goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Pass to Shrimp. Here's Christopher. Beyond the arc. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Both teams will make substitutions. We've got 1:48 left in the first. Crowder outside. Fires from deep. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Brogdon, the pass to Fernando. The 3 is up. Crawford, no good. The Suns have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Oakley. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Clock at 6. Now Crowder. The 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Outside Brogdon. Here's Crawford. Still no points. Fires in the triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Oakley. Three-pointer. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. 29 seconds left to play in the first. Christopher, pass to Brogdon. Here's Christopher. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Here's Ross. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to... And so the first quarter is in the books. Cleveland on top, up by 5. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
We've got Austin Rivers. He's out there with Malik Beasley. And it's Oakley in at the 4. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Great at jumping into action on these plays, saving that possession for his team.
Pass to Crawford. Williams, a screen on Beasley. Crawford, that one's good. Crawford's got his second bucket of the night.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Pass to Tice. Tice, a screen on Barnes. Williams' shot is good.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Suns trail by 7. And here's Beasley. Throws it up high.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Cleveland has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Tice outside. Williams passes to Morris. Here's Crawford. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Crawford's got 8 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
The shot. Barnes, no good.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Here's Crawford. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Barnes against Williams. Barnes can't get that one to fall.
Well, this has been far from his best game. And if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
So both teams changing it up here. Outside Ross. On the wing, Crowder. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Right side Ross. Plenty of space. That one rolls around and rims out.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And Reddish gets it to go.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Down by 12. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Number 0, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls. Good on both. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Pass to Christopher. There's the three, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Launches a three. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Morris passes to Shrimp. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Brogdon's checked in. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Barnes. Outside Ross. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. So it comes up empty at the line.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Pass to Christopher. Back to Brogdon. Here's Christopher. He's got 14. The offensive rebound. And Gobert with the stuff.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Ross passes to Barnes. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. And the Suns miss again.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Brogdon. And he's going for the oop here. Suns trail by 15. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Mitchell finds Barnes. Now here's Crowder. 5 on the clock. To end the drought. Can't get it to drop. Nice D from Reddish. Christopher, pass to Brogdon. From outside the arc. Drills it from deep. Shrimp's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here's Oakley. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Six on the shot clock. On the wing, Crowder. From deep, Mitchell. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Here's Brogdon. Shrimp passes to Brogdon. This one for 3. Here's Gobert. Gobert with the stuff.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. Mitchell, the pass to Oakley. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Christopher misses. Suns trail by 20. On the wing, Crowder. Reddish covering. And the foul called on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul of the game. 16 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Defended by Gobert. They need this. And Gobert with a block. Phoenix needs to get off a shot here.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Coming into halftime of Game 2, there's an air of confidence for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Their efficiency on offense has been off the charts. Credit them for coming out and executing.
The players are happy. The coaches are happy. Let's see if that sticks in half number 2. Taking a look at the situation for the Phoenix Suns. Things not looking great. Trailing big. How do they rally back?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know. I'll give it to Coach Kenny over there. Who you got, Jet?
Well, this is where pride has to kick in. Down in the series, backs against the walls, are you going to pack it in or do you want to battle?
That is the question. Men or mice? Got to stick with it. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Cleveland leading by 20. On the court for the Cavaliers, they've got Rudy Gobert. Cam Reddish is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Christopher in a 2-guard. Left side Reddish. Here's Christopher. 5 to shoot. And it's all from 3-point range. Ross against Brogdon. From deep. Cavaliers with a rebound. Pass to Christopher. Outside Brogdon. Back to Christopher. Shoots over Ross. They grab their own miss. Here's Gobert. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Gobert's got 8 points.
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserved to be rewarded for that effort.
Pass to Crowder. And here's Ross. Takes a 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. Gobert's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Shrimp's shot is good. He's got 5.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pulls up on the wing, and it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Brogdon, the pass to Shrimp. Here's Christopher. Let's go with a 3. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
It's Barnes on the wing. Mitchell, the pass to Crowder. Can they get it? And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night.
At this point, they might need to try something different. Ofer to start the half.
Here's Christopher. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Mitchell, the pass to Barnes. From outside, off the mark.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses. That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
Foul. First team foul.
Elbow. 2.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
At the line for 1.
One shot.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And the Suns called time here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Trying to find a way to get some easy buckets. You don't want to just think you can shoot your way out of it.
Time to get up and make some noise for your
Now Mitchell. No made baskets yet. Outside Ross. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. 4 on the clock. Here's Barnes to win the cold spell. And Gobert with a block.
Yeah, no easy paths to the rim when Gobert is down low. I mean, he just bats it away with ease.
Here's Christopher. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon.
Assisted by
Brogdon's got his 6th assist of the night.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Back to Mitchell. Pass to Crowder. It's Ross on the wing. Buries it from 3. Ross has got 7 points in the game.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Gobert with a screen on Ross. Brogdon, the pass to Gobert. Again, Cleveland scores.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And we've got a line change for Cleveland. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Morris passes to Crawford. Launches it. The Suns clear it. Now here's Mitchell. Yet to see a basket. Here's Ross. Fernando grabs the miss.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Williams in the post. Covered by Crowder. Morris outside.
Cleveland foul.
Garris LeVert's checked in for Cleveland.
Substitution on the court.
Well, the Suns shooting only 23% so far. Right wing. Back to Mitchell.
2 minutes.
Pass to Ross.
2 minutes.
Lets the 3 fly. The shot that time not on target.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
The shot by LeVert, no good.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Back to Ross. Looking to get back on track. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Ross has got 5 points in the quarter.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Fires for 3. Crawford, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Mitchell's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness. Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Pass to Oakley. From the arc. The shot off that time. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Here's Crawford. It's hauled in by the Suns. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. The shot won't fall. Gets it off. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Well, he made the right play. It didn't have to be a highlight reel play, and that's all you can ask from any position.
For you. No. Get in. Oh, yeah, shooter, man. Rebound. Help. Shooting, and one. Get the perimeter.
Check Monte.
Don't get pinned.
Oh, foul. No.
Shot.
Yo,
Kick it out.
Corner.
Here we
go. Get it going.
Get to him. Yo, Mitchell.
Hey, who's got Morris?
You know what's up.
These shots.
Oh, yeah, shooter, man. Rebound. Mitchell.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Damian Lillard out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Mourning. Then it's Williams. Screen by Simmons. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. From the line, it's hauled in by Brown.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Parker kicks the ball. Hits it from three-point range.
Oh, the passing skills of Ball are terrific. Just imagine him only getting better at this.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Kicks it after Lillard. Pass to Williams. Looks for Mourning. Gets it to him. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Walt Williams.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Come into this one after winning on Tuesday.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shot you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
Now here's Simmons. Off target with his three. By Simmons. Outside, Ball. And the three off target. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And they pick up 2.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And Ball is more athletic than given credit. He's got surprising pop off the floor.
The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
By Simmons, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Boston trailing. Now here's Lillard. Outside Williams. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Pollard. It's Brown on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Ball from long range. The shot, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Simmons passes to Lillard. Pass to Mourning. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Mourning's got his second basket of the night.
Showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front.
Top of the key ball. Inside, here's Pollard. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Lonzo already a great decision maker. He knows where his guys are and when to get them the ball.
Lillard outside. Pass to Williams. To the right side. Mourning gets to Williams. Here's Lillard. Now here's Mourning. It's rebounded by Pollard. Outside, Ball. Guarded by Simmons. Back to Ball. Shoots the 3. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Zero hesitation at the arc. Ball truly believes in his ability to shoot the 3.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Warriors. Tony Snell comes in for Ball. Thomas checked in for Boston. Kevin Porter comes in for Lillard. Thomas passes to Simmons. Count the basket.
And the rookie Simmons using his size to his advantage there. Nice execution.
Hayward outside. Guarded by Simmons. Back to Hayward. Launches a three. And another three for Golden State.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Simmons. His pass is the morning. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And it seems like Simmons likes to attack close in. Going after the rim is a great use of that size.
Guarded by Simmons. Back to Hayward. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Simmons. From down in the low post, it goes. Simmons got 6.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Snell, the pass to Hayward. Again, the miss by Hayward. And it's Porter with the ball for the Celtics. They trail by 1. And the basket by Thomas.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And that one released in time, but no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Celtics. They're up by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Porter. He's out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Brissett into the 3 slot. And that one misses. Lillard, right side. Here's Bradley. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bradley's got the lead up to 1 now for Boston.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Williams, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Quincy Acey's checked in for Golden State. And the Celtics also making a change. Peterson's checked in. Here's Bradley. Three-pointer, Lillard. Acey with the rebound. Here's Snell, covered by Lillard. Snell, the pass to Acey. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Warriors shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
At the line for 2, Quincy Acey.
No good on that. Manuel House is checked in for Golden State. And the second free throw, good. We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Now, here's Lillard. Defense is right there. That one drops for him.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Hayward outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
So both teams changing it up here. The Celtics with the lead. Now Lillard.
Warriors foul. Number 8.
And the Warriors making a change here. Snell's checked in.
Substitution for the Warriors. Number 2. Tony Snell.
Poked away. Pass to Hayward. Shoots over Lillard. And Boston with the rebound. Now Simmons. Here's Brissett. Now Lillard. Shot clock at 6. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Lillard's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Ball, and he gets it to go.
Not settling there. Lonzo gets inside for a high percentage run.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Simmons sets a screen for Lillard. To the inside. Here's Brissett. Rebound, Gordon Hayward. The Warriors trail. Ball with it. He's got 7 for 3. Hayward. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt?
Brown's checked in for Tony Snell. And Boston has possession. Simmons inside. He's covered by Ball. Simmons' shot is good. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. He's got 6.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pass to Lillard. Releases. 6 on the shot clock. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
From the arc. And Boston with the rebound.
Go the other way. Second team foul.
Anthony Parker's checked in for the Warriors. Kevin Porter's checked in for Boston. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Pass to Mourning. And here is Simmons. The Celtics working the ball around now. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Golden State's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Now Ball. This one for 3. Drills it from outside. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you know, the mechanics are different, but you can't argue with the result. Lonzo can bury 3s.
Warriors leading by 3. A 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the 3s they're allowing.
The Celtics shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Williams for three. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Plays it up and banks it in. And now an 8-point Warrior lead.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Simmons passes to Williams. To end the run, and he knocks down the jumper.
And that pick.
Oh, here's Ball. 13 points in the game. Sinks the triple. 11 points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here is Porter. 9-point game. Pass to Mourning. Simmons against Park, and Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Mourning. Simmons got 10 points in the game. Porter against Ball. Here's Powell, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Celtics. Now here's Jackson. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution for the Celtics. Number 11.
Warriors leading by 7.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. It's been all about Lonzo Ball for the Warriors. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Their three-point shooting, wow. I didn't get a math degree, but I didn't go to Shaq University either. I do know.
Looking at the series, thank you for being with us. Now let's send it.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Parker out there with Pollard. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then there's Brown. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Right wing. That's a 2 from Lillard. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. 8 points for Damian Lillard.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Ball up top. He's got 13. Brown slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Warriors leading by 8. Pass the ball. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
And here is Simmons. 10 points for him. Lillard from outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. 90 seconds now into the second half. Ball to pass to Pollard. guarded by Mourning. 6 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Alonzo Mourning. The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Outside Williams. Shoots it up. And another basket for Boston.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. You love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Celtics passing it around. To Simmons. Mourning gets to late. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Just 2 to shoot. No good on the quick 3.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Ball with the bucket.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Nails the wide-open jump shot. He's got 8.
And this is something Simmons loves to do. He's all for trying to get his teammates going.
Outside, Ball. From outside the arc, trains the three-pointer. Ball's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Pass to Pollard. He's guarded by Mourning, and it's Mourning with the rebound.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Back to Lillard. To the paint. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Down low and stolen by Williams. Lillard outside. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Bangs home the trifecta. And now it's only a 5-point Warrior lead.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Hayward outside from past the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Hayward's got 9.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
For 3. Warriors with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Back to Snell.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the 3. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Warriors. Emmanuel House comes in for Lonzo Ball. Parker outside. Pass to Claxton. And yes, it's good. And the Warriors lead by 9. And it's the Celtics with the ball. Mourning. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
And some changes here for the Celtics. Peterson's checked in for Williams. And it's Ty Jerome in for Simmons. Snell from outside. Porter pulls it in.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Cuts off the pass. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
That's the Mourning. With 2 seconds left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. They've got Thomas. Kevin Porter is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Bradley. And it's Brissett into the 3, the small forward. Williams, a screen on Lillard. And it's Tony Bradley with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Emmanuel House is checked in for Tony Snell.
Substitution for the Warriors. Number 5.
Hayward outside. Some nice passing by Golden State. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Pass to Porter. Back to Lillard. Now Bradley. And the rejection by Claxton. Loads it up for Williams.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Here's Lillard. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. They set the pick. Thomas outside. It's hauled in by Claxton. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for Golden State. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And some changes here for the Warriors. Brown's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Quincy Aces come in for Williams. And it's Williams in for Gordon Hayward. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Warriors making a change here. Snell's checked in. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Celtics. Mourning's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lillard, the pass to Mourning. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 5 assists in the game. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Pass to Snell. He's started by Williams. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Pass to Lillard. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's AC. That one good for two. And it's a 12-point Warrior lead. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Lillard, the pass to Mourning. It's rebounded by Golden State.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Outside Williams. Pass to AC. Clock at 6. Floats one up, and it's sent back by Lillard. It's tipped. Now Simmons launches it. Williams with the rebound. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Here's Snell, covered by Lillard, and stolen by Simmons. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And the shot goes in.
And I wouldn't say he's pass first, but Lillard has really shown he can be a facilitator in this league.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Some changes for Golden State. Pollard, he's checked in for Quincy Ace. Parker comes in for Williams. And Ball's up in for Tony Snell. Guarded by Simmons. For three. That shot no good. Celtics trail by 10. Here's Lillard. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. Now Simmons, 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Brown. Now Ball. Here's Pollard. And get the three.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Ball. He's off from three. Celtics on offense. 7-point differential. Into the lane. Brown. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
Well, this is what Ball is so good at. Reading the defense and making the right pass.
And the Celtics with possession here. Lillard surveying the D. Deflects the pass. By Lillard. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. A big playoff win for them. But what?
Thanks, team. Well driven.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that about wraps it up for
And now, your Utah Jazz starting.
Here we go. And the tip belongs to the Jazz. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. We've got Jackson. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Noah in at the power forward position. San Antonio on D. Malone, pass to Murray. Utah moving the ball around. Matisse with a screen. And it's Murray with the three.
But defensively, the last thing you want is for Murray to get hot from beyond the arc.
Murray against Fox. Here's Thybulle. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Murray. Pass to Malone. Jacks up a three. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. On defense, San Antonio. It's a three-point game. Here's the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Murray. Noah grabs the board.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
On the wing, Fox. Cousins with the screen. Pass to Jackson. Over Tatum. Jackson gets the bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Malone. Three-pointer. Good work defensively by Thybulle. It's Jackson. High post. Tatum's there. With the teardrop. Rebounded by Cousins.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
And there's a 3-second violation. Utah has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Murray deciding where to go with it. To the left side wing. And he gets it to go.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Noah. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Cousins gets the bucket.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Jazz. Here's Malone. Here's Matisse. Checked by Cousins. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Outside Thybulle. Pass to Cousins. Knocks it loose. Checked by Cousins. Pure from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside. Here's Noah. Fires the three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
And 3 for 4 to start. Showing some rhythm.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Fox. No points so far. Inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's his first trip to the line. give them the lead. Matthews, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Culver, he's checked in for San Antonio. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. The Jazz have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Pass to Batase. High arcing shot. Got a hand on it. Thibault against Murray. And here's Fox. Cousins with the screen. To the middle. It's stolen by Batase. He's covered by Fox. Pass to Matthews. Here's Malone. For three. Crops in the three. He has 6. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Favors checked in for San Antonio. Derek White comes in for Thibault.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Utah with it. Pass to Abrinas. Here's Malone. Here's the three. That one no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Cousins with the screen. On the wing, Fox. Still without a bucket. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Abrinas. Utah's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. He buries it from 3.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Fox feeling it out a bit. To the inside, Cousins.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Utah leading. Niang outside. Pass to Malone. 4-3. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Now here's Fox. White for 3. Tries again. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Turner, he's checked in for Utah. Jason Tatum comes in for Niang. Utah has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Jackson. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Fires away from way outside. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Spurs. They lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
They've got Damian Jones, and it's Matthews in at the point. That's the group for Utah right now. Outside Tatum. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Jackson with it. Picked up by Tatum. Pass to Buckner. Now here's Jackson. And the bucket is good. Jackson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Tatum. No points yet. Pass to Matthews. Out to the right wing. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Jackson. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. San Antonio leading by 4. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Favors with a screen on Tatum. No good with a jumper from the wing.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Pass to Matthews. Turner in the high post. Knocks down the 18-footer. Turner's gotten his first basket of the night.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Noah. 5 points in the game. San Antonio moving the ball around. Fox outside. Pass to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him. That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Utah making a switch here. Bataze's checked in. Now here's Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Takes the 3. Bataze can't hit.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Bible passes to Fox. Bible with screen on Murray. To the right side. Here's Noah. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Now it's a 6-point San Antonio lead.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And there's the rejection. And they recover it. Bataze with a screen. Here's Murray. Back to Bataze. Utah with another miss. Spurs lead by 6. Bible finds Fox. To Noah from behind the arc. Hits the 3-pointer. Noah's got 5 points now this quarter.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And it's good. 2 points. And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Jackson outside. Chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Murray passes to Malone. Off target with the three.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Covered by Thibault. Pass to Murray. The three. Murray from deep.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
San Antonio leading by 4. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Matthews, he's checked in for Utah. And San Antonio with a change here too. Derek White's checked in for Jackson. .143 left in the first half. Now Fox. He's scoreless. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Matthews, and the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul. There's 1:26 left in the first half of this game. Matthews passes to Murray. Here's Malone. Shot clock at 5. Atase with a screen.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
White finds Fox. And here's Cousins. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Puts up a 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Reading the trajectory of that shot, he anticipated the big rebound.
All alone. And that's off the glass and in. 10 points for him.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
To snap the cold streak. And the basket by Noah. Noah's got 8 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Spurs. They're up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight, chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mind.
Taking a look at the Jazz in this series. They're trying to even the series at 1 apiece. Kenny, how critical is this win for them?
You might say it's still early, but you don't want to drop 2 in a row on your home court now.
I agree. They've already lost home court advantage. Don't want to dig that hole any deeper.
And that would be deep, just like your analysis is from time to time, guys. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. San Antonio with the ball. And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. We've got Matisse Thybulle. He's out there with De'Aaron Fox. Marcus Cousins is out there with Jackson. And it's Noah in at the 4.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Outside Murray. Tatum a screen on Fox. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Spurs lead by 8. Down low. Cousins.
With a multi-skilled guard like Fox, you love seeing him spread the ball around.
And so Murray will bring it up for Utah. Pass to Malone. Fires from deep. Rebound by San Antonio.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Hawks outside. Back to Jackson. 6 to shoot. They set the screen. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. 90 seconds into the second half now. Outside Murray. Pass to Malone. Right side Tatum. Clock at 6. Over Jackson. Utah with another miss.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Murray against Fox. Now Thybulle. Here's Noah. 16 points for him. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
Murray against Fox. They set a pick to stop the run. Noah grabs the board. Noah's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Puts it up. Rebounded by the Spurs. Noah's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Thybulle passes to Fox. Out to the right wing. Here's Noah. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Noah's got 8 points in the quarter.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here's Murray. 6 points for him. Pass to Malone. To stop the drought. Rebound by San Antonio.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
So this is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Cousins gets the bucket.
I just love the ball movement.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Covered by Thibault. Back to Murray. Pass to Tatum. And it's good for 2. Tatum's got his first 2 points.
You like the way Tatum can sliver around to get his shot.
Fox outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 9 assists now tonight. Jazz trail by 21. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
That one falls. He's got 12.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Pass to Noah. Jackson, the screen. Noah, no good. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Tatum passes to Murray. Here's Malone. Cranes the triple.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Jackson outside. Pass to Thibault. Tatum against Jackson. Here's Noah. It's rebounded by Batase. Batase's got 4 rebounds now. And there's 1:38 left in the third.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Fox right side. Pass to Cousins. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And you also have to respect the pride they take in playing defense. They've been able to get some takeaways because of their activity level.
And the free throw, no good. Over to the wing. There's a screen by Turner. Matthews passes to Turner. The rebound by Favors.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Culver. Now White. Back to Culver. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Fox sinks it from distance. Fox has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
An area that Fox should continue to work on. When he's sinking threes, his offense becomes so much more dangerous.
And the dunk by Favors.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Matthews. It's stolen by Fox. Here's Culver. Misses the 3. Here's Matthews. He's covered by Fox. Looking to end the run, and he lays it in.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
And so the San Antonio Spurs out in front by 19 going into the break. Defense is setting the tone. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. We've got Jason Tatum, and it's Jones in at the center position. That's the group for Utah right now.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
White, good.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Jazz trail by 21. Pass to Abrinas.
Watch the screen. Get through, baby. Way to finish that, baby. Shoot that, baby.
Switch, coming.
Get the perimeter.
Post up, Favors, post up.
Watch the screen. Board. I see him. And one. Hey, yo, right here. Switch. Yeah, hey, keep letting that fly, baby.
Oh, come on, man.
Malone.
Yeah, fire it up. Yeah, player. Don't wait.
So the Hornets win the tip. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Then there's Washington. Then it's Daniels.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
On the wing, Hornets with the rebound. Coming to this one after winning on Tuesday.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Well, Vasquez, man, what an example of tremendous passing skill.
They get it back. Here's Greenwood. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's good. 2 points. Okiki's got 5 points so far.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
Daniels passes to Greenwood. Timberwolves passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Washington. Oh, good with the triple. Hornets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that play.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
A 1 for 5 start so far. Not what they envisioned coming into this game.
To the wing right side. To the middle. Here's Adams. Banked in off the glass.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
Here is Daniels. It's an 8-point differential. Pass to Washington. Here's Benjamin. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
He's covered by Daniels. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender. But the touch was poor.
Here's Greenwood. He's guarded by Adebayo. Greenwood can't get it to go. Here's the Hornets with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Count it. Okiki's got 7 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Timberwolves trail by 10. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. Coach spoke about how Rudy Gobert can change a game defensively. He had all the praise in the world, saying there are so few players at this level that can make a player fearful of shooting inside. Rudy is one of them. You have to get over the idea of hearing footsteps and be okay with having a shot blocked every now and then. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Here is Daniels. Still yet to score. There's the pick. It's stolen by Adams. He's covered by Daniels. Now Vasquez. From deep. does not score again. That's his fourth miss against one make.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Pass to Washington. Hits the three-point bomb. Washington's got it back down to single digits for the Timberwolves. Now here's Vasquez. Over to the wing. Adams outside. 6 on the shot clock. And again, the Hornets missing.
They are winning despite his efforts. He's been off all night.
Daniels passes to Greenwood. There's the screen. Driving in. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Out left to the wing. Here's Okeke. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 7. Such a wide-open look.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with them.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Monk, the pass to Williamson. Here's Okeke. And the Hornets miss again. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Ellis. Isaac hits to Billups. Ellis with a screen on Monk. Shot clock at 6. Billups inside the line. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Hornets leading by 4. Here's Okeke. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Monk against Billups. Pulls up on the wing. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hornets lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. Glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And let's quickly break down the game, guys. We've been watching from the Hornets.
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Williamson out there with Labissiere. Then it's Malik Monk. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Okeke in at the 3 spot. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Now here's Hart. Still without a basket.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
It's stolen by Monk. Inside, here's Okeke. And Billups pulls it down.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Alexander Walker on the wing. Billups gets to Isaac. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They've led by as much as 10. It's to Williamson. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Some solid defense from Brown. Billups against Monk. Billups dishes to Brown. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. outside. And the three ball is good. Isaac's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Minnesota. The Hornets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Labissiere finds Monk. Takes the three. Excellent defense from Daniels. Pass to Billups. Monk defending. To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Williamson. Pulls up for three. Here's Labissiere. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Really strong rebounding on the interior. He gets the easy putback.
Outside Phillips. Mahorn is screen on Monk. It's deflected. There's Okeke. 7 points in the game.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference-makers, game-changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
And here's Daniels. He has yet to score. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. Here's the screen. And they're unable to get the time basket there.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And it's good for 2.
That's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
And Monk has got the ball here for Charlotte. Pass to Okeke. Charlotte no good that time either.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And they take the lead. He's got 8.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of the look.
And Labissiere throws it down.
Yeah, you know Monk can shoot it, but it's really critical that he continue to develop as a passer, and nice to see him making a good pass like that.
Now here's Phillips, and timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Labissiere. Bam Adebayo comes in for Okeke, and it's Vasquez in for Monk. Here's Greenwood. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Hornets trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Pass to Daniel. Here's Greenwood. Onto the right wing. Here's Benjamin. Second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. And it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
I think they're lucky to be holding on to the lead after the inconsistent first quarter, but they're starting to hit their stride now, pulling those percentages up as they find a better rhythm. He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Outside Daniel. There's 48 seconds left here in the second. It's up a 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Boy, they are fearless from the arc, and that's helping them protect this lead.
Vasquez with it. Nothing on the board. Drains it from beyond the arc. Timberwolves leading by 3. Out to the wing. They get the rebound, and there it is for them.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Lets it go with a 3. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Timberwolves on top. They finish off the second quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They've had the hot hand from deep, so I'm giving these guys the green light. Keep riding the perimeter game until they take it away.
And looking at where the Hornets stand in the series. They were able to hold serve in Game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. It was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Here is Daniels. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Then there's Washington. Then it's Daniels. Out to the right wing. The 3. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Second chance shot. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Daniels passes to Greenwood. No good on the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Kicks it out to Vasquez. Shot clock at 3. Takes it inside. The shot's good. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a one-point game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now here's Vasquez. To the wing on the left. Pass to Adebayo. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Vasquez can't get it to go. Timberwolves leading by 3. Daniels kicks to Washington. Benjamin Adams defending. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Hornets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Charlotte moving it around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
And he can't get the first one.
We got this.
So he can't get either to fall. Timberwolves leading by 5. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to Washington. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Launches it.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Okeke passes to Vasquez. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And he banks in the layup. Adebayo's got his first bucket in this one.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
It's time to get down with their mascot. Let's go.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Daniels kicks to Washington. Benjamin Adams defending, and that one is good. He's got 10.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Adebayo with a screen on Washington. Stolen by Washington. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Daniels passes to Benjamin. 14 feet away, and that one is off. Hornets trail by 5. Pass to Vasquez. There's the 3, and no good.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Here's Greenwood. He's guarded by Adebayo. Greenwood the pass to Benjamin. Here's Greenwood. Back to Daniels. Misses the 3. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Vasquez surveying the floor. Lets the 3 fly. Drills the three-pointer.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
Minnesota's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They're taking 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Outside Daniel. Here's Benjamin. Hornets with the rebound. Okiki's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now Vasquez to the left side wing. Okiki passes to Adams. Here's Adebayo, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Tell you what, this young fella, Adebayo, knows when to attack inside as well as how to draw foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Free throw good, Adebayo.
And you'd love to see Bam Adebayo grow his shooting range a little, get more aggressive, but his defense and athleticism are a great start.
And it's tied up with that one.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high.
My goodness.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Monk, the pass to Adebayo. Hart outside. Connects from three-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Isaac. Now Phillips. Brown sets a screen for Phillips. Pocket 4. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hart finds Adebayo. Shoots over Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Adebayo is already so good at initiating contact and drawing the whistle.
The Hornets have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. Free throw good, Adebayo. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Second free throw, no good.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Here's Phillips. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Labissiere. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. When it's ahead, they're up by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
That was terrific.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Outside Phillips. The screen from Brown. Nice move, and the layup is good.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Monk, the pass to Okeke. Now here's Williamson. Shoots over Isaac, and stolen by Billups. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Defended by Hart. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Monk kicks to Hart. LaBissiere in the high post. 6 on the shot clock. It's good. And the Hornets lead by 5.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. To the inside. Benjamin. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Pass to Okeke. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. LaBissiere is checked in for Charlotte.
Now in for Charlotte, number 3, Star LaBissiere.
To the wing right side. Latrey carries it from three-point range.
And with that three, his second of the half equaled his total from before the break.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
You've got to love this aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Timberwolves have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Phillips kicks to Isaac. Timberwolves passing it around. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
LaBissiere, no good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Oh, that's blocked. The kick out to Phillips. To Isaac. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. Charlotte making some changes. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Skal LaBissiere. Bam Adebayo comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Vasquez in for Monk. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Daniels comes in for Chauncey Billups.
You know, for such a young player, I'm really impressed by Isaac's workmanlike approach to the game. I mean, he's always looking for ways to improve and plays with the even-keeledness of a veteran.
Does not go.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Isaac a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Washington. Off target from outside.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Oh, what a use of the baby hook!
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shot, that lead's going to expand.
Here's Adebayo. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't get that one.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Outside Isaac takes the 3. Another chance. And it misses. Hornets trail by 5. And there's the drive. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Minnesota making a switch. Greenwood's checked in. Outside Daniel. Four on the clock. Puts up the 3. Cleared away by Adam. And here's Vasquez. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets to tie it up.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
He makes the first of 3, and that brings them within 2. The second one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. And no good on the third free throw. So he ends up going 2 of 3. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead basket. You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
And the layup is off. Crucial possession with time ticking down.
Yeah, an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
It drops.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Yes, that's it. Come on, fans. Let's hear it. There you go. You have me there.
One goal.
Yeah, outstanding job there, taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
What's up?
Now, that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, I think they should have this win locked up.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think we're going to see here?
I think this comes down to whether they want to go for 3 to win it or send it to overtime with a 2. I think either way, it's going to happen off the inbound pass, and they need to get a good shot, 2 or 3.
And it's going to be the Nuggets off the tip. Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. They've got Alex Len. Johnson is out there with John Wall. Then it's Marquise Chris. Wall for three. And it's New York with a rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Stolen by Wall. Pass to Lynn. Outside Johnson. The three is up. It's Hayes with the rebound.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
New York working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. That three's off the mark. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Johnson passes to Wall. Back to Johnson. The three. And again, it's Denver missing.
3 straight misses to begin the game, not the start they were hoping for.
Here's Hachimura. Soft touch off the glass.
And that gets us rolling. Ooh, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates. Yeah, tough start, 0 for 4. Just relax a little bit.
Pass to Peyton. Here's Dumars. Hachimura outside. Over to the left wing. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Denver. Outside Johnson. And here's Wall to the wing, right side. Releases from the wing and drills it.
And there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. Coach joked that if he focused on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he'd probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 video clips, each with a specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent those mistakes from happening. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And it's New York scoring again.
And you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Chris. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Hachimura against Johnson. On the wing, Peyton. Pass to Hayes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And down it goes. 2 points. 7 points in the game.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
There's the triple. Len pulls it in.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
The kick out to Wall. Out left to the wing. On target from range.
But you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Now Peyton. No made baskets yet. Pass to Dumars. It's deflected. And it's New York with a rebound. To the paint. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it. Brown, he's checked in for New York. Burke comes in for Peyton. And Denver with a change here, too. Sabonis checked in.
Denver foul. Alex Len. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Burke. 6 on the shot clock. Right at the free throw line. Jump shot is good.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
Here's Hudson. Let's go with a three. And he buries his first look.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Burke. This one for three. And the three-pointer goes. He has 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Johnson. No points so far. There's the screen by Lynn. To the inside. There's the steal. Fast break. Here comes New York. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
We knew this coming in about Rui Hachimura. This guy is very good running the floor and finishing in transition.
Pass to Chris. And it's New York with a rebound.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
"15 seconds left to play in the first. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. New York shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
Number 28 at the line, 2 shots.
That one's off. The Nuggets making a switch here. And he's good on the second. Wall with it. Launches it. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Knicks, up by 4, and we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Trey Burke is out there with Davis. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then there's Cody Zeller. And it's Pinckney in at the 4-man position. That's the group for New York starting the second. No good on that one. Jang, he's checked in for New York. Prince is checked in for the Nuggets. He hits the second from the line. And here's Walt. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 5-point game. On the wing, Davis. No good from outside. Brown scanning the floor with the drive. And the jam by Brown.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Sabonis. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Pass to Davis. There's a screen by Jang. And that one's good. Davis. And the Knicks lead by 7.
And their offensive game plan is clear. get it inside and go to work.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. A different look for Denver. Lynn's checked in for Sabonis. Chris comes in for Robinson. And it's Johnson in for Davis. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
To the paint. Here's Chris. It's rebounded by New York.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Wing shot on the way, and he knocks the jumper down. 9 points in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Burke. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Outside wall. Here's Chris. Goes back up. Up again. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now here's Payton. Yet to see a basket. And here's Brown for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Knicks lead by 11.
This speaks to Brown's desire to become a focal point of this offense. He's such a confident shooter now.
Johnson finds Wall. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Wall's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Payton against Wall. Brown with a screen. Pass to Dumars. Just 5 to shoot. And again, New York with the triple.
And another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. 12 points for him.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Let me hear this, baby. Coming onto the court now is your next attack squad. Let's go! And we got the first team member, your next attack squad.
And the Knicks making a change here. Hayes is checked in.
Keep it
again, a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Peyton. Clock at 6. No good on the shot. Wall with the defensive effort. And there's the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Here's Dumars. Still no points. Outside, Brown. For 3. They get it again. And finished off by Hayes.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Yeah, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Checked in for New York. Here's Johnson, and it's New York with a rebound. Hayes has got 5 rebounds in the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Dumars, covered by Johnson. 6 to shoot. 4-3, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Jacks up a 3, hits the trifecta. He's got 15.
Boy, this guy doing his job spacing the floor. He had 2 triples in the first, and he just gets his 3rd to go.
There's a minute 34 left in the second period. He takes it in with the 10-footer. That one a little long.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
Chalk up 2 there. Len's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
The 3-pointer off the mark.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Now here's Peyton. Still without a bucket. New York, again, can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Counted.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. Back to Peyton. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dumars. And that time also a missed shot. Now here's Johnson. Lets it fly. A rare miss for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. New York out in front, up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And as we welcome you to halftime, without question, Game 2 has been a battle for the New York Knicks.
Sometimes it takes everyone on your roster. Guys have to come in, play their roles, and execute.
Yeah, impressive performance by their second unit. And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, they're trying to even the series at 1 apiece. Kenny, how critical is this win for them?
You might say it's still early, but you don't want to drop.
Thanks for joining us.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. On the court for the Nuggets, Marquise Chris is out there with Alex Len. Then there's John Wall. Then there's Johnson. Here's Dumars. No points yet. Clock at 6. Hachimura sets a screen. From downtown, Len pulls it in. Len's got rebound number 8 now to the middle. Pass to Chris. Denver moving it around. Here's Len. He's defended by Hayes. Wall against Payton. Here's Dumars. Offensive rebound. Outside Payton. On the wing, Hachimura. Here's Hayes. And it comes off the front of the rim.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
Wall looking over the floor. Lets it fly. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The three. Rebound by the Nuggets. Len's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
And here's Johnson. No made baskets yet. Wall, no good.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Now Payton. Pass to Dumars. Now Hachimura. 6 to shoot. Here's Dumars. Covered by Johnson. The three ball. And the Knicks miss again.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Unable to get the go-ahead bucket there for New York. They've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Pass to Dumars. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Let's see the best move. Next.
Chris with the ball. Here's Wall. And again, Denver no good.
Struggling to get into their groove here. Just 1 for 4.
Pass to Payton. Here's Dumars from behind the arc. Counted from distance. Dumars has got 5 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Connects from downtown.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Payton. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Hachimura. Three-pointer. And Wall pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here's Johnson for the tie. The shot comes out. Inside. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The Knicks making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Davis, he's checked in for Wall. Nuggets trail by 6. Now here's Davis. Pass to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. And it's New York with a rebound. Hayes has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Over to the wing. Here's Dumars driving in, and the basket is good. Dumars has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Johnson with it. Payton covering. Here's Chris. Count the basket. Chris has got his 2nd basket of the game.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Dumars, covered by Johnson. Hachimura sets a screen. Here's Payton. Len pulls it in. Len's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside Johnson from the arc. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Dumars, covered by Johnson. Six on the shot clock. And here's Brown for 3. Knocks down the triple. Brown's got 8 points.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Chris. Now Davis. Here's Len. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
See, the one thing you think about with Alex Len is he is a capable low-post scorer. But in today's NBA, he's got to modernize his game. Can he add the three-point shot on a consistent basis? Big question.
And he makes the first. No good on the second free throw.
Well, still working to become a more accurate free throw shooter. And what you like about Len is he's getting to the free throw line a lot more consistently.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Takes the 3. He can't hit that time. And so it's New York, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Davis out there with Trey Burke. Then there's Cody Zeller. Then it's Jaylen Brown. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Down low. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Here's Brent. Here's Hudson. Unable to get that one. Brown with some nice D. Davis down low. Robinson defending. That one goes in. And the Knicks lead by 10.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again. I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Into the lane. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And New York has possession. Denver getting their last shot to go. Off the mark from 16 feet.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Hudson. Beyond the arc. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Wall's got assist number 8 now on the night.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Now here's Davis. The three is up. Gets the three to fall. He's got 22.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Both teams making some changes here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Allie, thank you.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And now it's just a 2-point Knick lead.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Hayes with a screen. To the middle. And he makes it on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 4.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Brown against Johnson. Outside Wall. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Left side Wall. 6 to shoot. Here's the three. And it's New York with a rebound. Hachimura's got his 6th rebound on the night to the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Knocks it down from distance. 30 points in the game.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
Let's push for 3. Money from 3.
He shot 5 of 6 in a close fourth quarter, giving this team a huge boost when they need him most.
He gets it to go.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Oh, it misses. Nuggets trail by 4. Pushes it up. Oh, he dropped it, a sweet J.
This guy has earned a reputation for handling pressure and making clutch shots.
New York has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Outside Hachimura. He launches. Oh, it's off. Denver has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Here's Wall. And rejected. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Johnson. Yes! Using that window.
Well, what a great setup by Alex Lynn, developing such a good feel for the game.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Minute 29 left in the fourth quarter. Knocks down the trifecta.
Well, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look and good night.
Nuggets trail by 3. And here's Wall. There's the drive. For the teardrop. Oxymura there for the rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Buries it! And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. He fires, nails it!
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there. And when the pressure mounts, he is absolutely someone they can rely on.
They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
That's all.
Oh, good contest and the board. They're going to show that in the video, folks. That is too good.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Five-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The defensive pressure was right there. And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And they're set to take control of this game.
It's crucial that they convert here. What a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And really, any win is a big win here in the postseason.
Yeah, every game counts now, and there's no second chances. So they must be pleased with the results.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Nicola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew,